Hello, good morning. This is Dr. Gregory, and I am wanting to talk with you today. I'm trying to get the light so that it doesn't look like a zombie. But I want to talk to you today about how I got some personal development in while I was on the bike. I was actually pretty shocked by it, but it really was encouraging. So you know how you're working out and you feel like energized from the workout. You feel as though you have a new wind, a new set of energy. That second wind kicks in, and you just feel very invigorated. Like no matter what's happening around you, no matter how stressed you might have felt before you got started, all of a sudden you start to feel a lot better. You start to feel a lot happier. You start to feel a lot less stressed. And it was so fortuitous that I chose the workout that I did this morning because I got on the Peloton and I was basically looking around for workouts. And I typically will do either a HIIT workout or a Tabata workout or a hip hop workout. And I picked from one of my favorite instructors. So I really like Alex. I like Cody. I like Tunde, and I also like Robin. And so I was like, do I want Robin today? Do I want Tunde today? Do I want Cody? Do I want Alex? And I just happened to be drawn to Tunde's workout. And don't you know, in the middle of the workout, she starts talking about how she has gotten off her routine with everything going on. She said that, normally she'd go to bed at a certain time. She would get up at a certain time to ensure that things were running smoothly in her life, such that she could get in her workouts, she could get in all she has to do. And she even started talking, hey, Bethany, thanks for joining. She even started talking about how, she started eating junk. Her body's immaculate. And so it's just kind of like, what? She was eating junk? Wow, she's actually human, you kind of get that feeling. And so she says, I was eating junk. And by the way, I started raiding my stash, my quarantine stash, and literally finished my quarantine stash in 2 days. And she was feeling really guilty about it. And so she was talking to one of the other instructors, and the other instructor basically said, you know what we have right now is unprecedented. What we have right now is not normal. How can, if what this is not normal and not what we've experienced before, how can you possibly compare what you are doing now to what you did when things were normal? And it totally put everything in perspective. She's right. Like, this isn't normal. Like, we have to figure out what the new normal is and make sure that we're doing things that are going to help us, energize us, put us in a positive mindset so that we can deal with this. Hey, Lillian, thanks for joining. So that we can deal with this. And so whether you are journaling, whether you are, getting together with family via virtual means, whether you're getting on the telephone and talking to people, whether you are writing, whether you're getting out and doing the garden, whether you are exercising, whether you're doing, you have to be doing something, right? You have to create a new normal. And you have to create, hey, Christy, thanks for joining. You have to create a new normal that is actually going to incorporate a positive entry into the mindset bank, right? Because if you focus on what's happening to us, if you focus on that, it will just make you anxious, it will make you fearful, and it will not be productive. Trust me, I know, because I was focusing on that for quite a while. And it really got me down. And I honestly, was feeling additional stress. And, it's really a fight every single day to remember the things that are positive that are happening. So being grateful for waking up in the morning, having a sunset, having people in your life that love you, having people in your life to love, having your health, having your strength, not being in a situation where you are in an intensive care unit or you are having a question in your mind as to whether or not you have this ridiculous infection. So these are things that we have to focus on, the positives, because that's really the only way we're going to get through this. Because this right here is not normal. And the things that we did before that we thought were the activities of normalcy, those things don't apply. So we have to adjust to the new normal by incorporating things in our lives now that are going to be deposits in our positive mindset bank, because it is our mindset that's going to get us through this. It is our mindset that is going to help us to be resilient. It is our mindset that is going to propel us into the next phase, right? Because there will be an aftermath. And we don't need to be in a situation where we are down already from this when the aftermath arrives, because we need to be strong at that point. We need to be able to bounce back at that point, and we need to be able to thrive through this. So I really didn't expect when I got on this bike this morning that I was going to get that kind of personal development and that kind of introspection, but man, it happened. So you just never know what the source of your motivation will be. You just never know what the source of your development and the feeding of your mindset will be. So just think of things that you can do that will take your mind off of this ridiculous situation, and do your best to control what you can control, which is staying home if you do not have to leave for necessary supplies or for your work. And if you do go out, practicing physical distancing 6 feet or more. Thank you for doing that, because that helps us who have to go out and work and take care of patients to be able to have the capacity to do so in the excellent fashion that we would like. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for doing all that you can do in this time of crisis. And please, please, please do things that are going to help you to have a positive mindset so that you can be strong and you can overcome and you can thrive through this difficult time. This is Dr. Charmaine Gregory, and I hope that you will be strong, be brave, and unleash your greatness. Have an amazing day.